Sorry, the last one cut out before I finished. So we can still change 5 to the third to 125. So our final answer there would be 125. That looks ridiculous. 125 m to the third. Explain why number 38 is not in simplest form. We have a negative exponent. And then let's go ahead and fix it. So x to the fifth, fine. Y to the second, drop it down to the denominator. 2c to the fourth, that's all raised to the fourth, so we need to give the fourth power to everything. Give 2 and c fourth power. So it'd be 2 to the fourth, c to the fourth, and then 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 would be 16 c to the fourth. Okay, let's see what else we got. X to the 0, y. Come on. X to the 0 equals 1. So that will go away. So it would simplify to just y. Can't have stuff to the 0 power in our final answer. And d to the 7th over d, we can still simplify the same base, which is d. So we're going to subtract the exponents. 7 minus 1 would be d to the 6th. All right, here we go. And then these are like the super challenging ones. But I know you guys are so smart that we got this, no problem. 3 squared times 5 to the 0 over 2 to the third. First thing I'm going to do is get rid of 5 to the 0 power because that's equal to 1. So we're left with 3 squared over 2 to the third. Now 3 squared, 3 times 3 is 9. 2 to the third, 2 times 2 times 2 would be 8. You can't simplify 9 over 8 anymore. Okay? So this is all to the negative fourth. Remember, we can make it to the positive fourth just by using the reciprocal, flipping it upside down. So m squared over 2m to the fifth. Now it's all to the fourth power. But I'm going to simplify the stuff inside the parentheses. I have m's and m's. Now, how many more m's are in the denominator? 3, right? 5 minus 2. So we'll have 2m to the third as the denominator. We're going to have to put a 1 up top. And then we'll take everything to the fourth power. So we'll have 1 to the fourth power, 2 to the fourth power, and m to the 12th power. 1 to any exponent is just going to be 1. So we have 1 over 2 to the fourth, 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 is 16. And to the 12th. 5x to the third over 5x raised to the third. So we're going to give that third power to both those things down there. So up top we'll have 5 to the first, x to the third. Denominator will have 5 to the third, x to the third. So I see x to the third over x to the third. I can cancel those out. So now we just have 5 to the first over 5 to the third. There's more 5's in the denominator. Oh, geez. So if you subtract those, 3 minus 1 would give you 5 squared in the denominator. And then 5 times 5 would give you 25 in the denominator. All right, one more, and then we'll sum it up. 2a to the 7th times 3a squared over 6a to the third. If we simplify the numerator, I see 2 times 3, that's 6. I see a to the 7th times a to the 2nd, so we would add those up, give you a to the 9th over 6a to the 3rd. Now 6 over 6